I got a headache trying to stay on course, so just let me go off this paper for a minute. Before y'all start calling my radio show and DMing me, talking about why you ain't asked no hard-hitting questions, that ain't what this is. I'm throwing a lob. This is an alley-oop for a dunk, because this administration needs to get the word out of what they're actually doing and what they're actually accomplishing, so we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for black people. Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it this for black people and expect to get in the White House. You got to play the game different. Y'all know what this is.
What up, fam? Damn, dog. Y'all hear that shit? That's crazy. This motherfucker straight out the gate. That motherfucker said, this ain't what that is. Before y'all even get started, he throwing alley hoops, so he ain't even worried. Don't even worry him with that reparations crap. Foolishness, as if he said, foolishness, straight off the gate. So he just on here to make her look better. He don't care about none of that. That's crazy, man. So we got him up here eating the biscuits. Y'all see that, right? This nigga want biscuit. This is biscuit moment. But see, I think he messed up. There's a point in here I want to point out. It's a few points I'm in here I'm going to point out. Because by him trying to kiss up to them, he ended up telling on them. Yeah, definitely. He told on them. And that might not look good. It's gonna come back, it's gonna come back on him. But first, he says we ask for reparations is foolishness. And we need to get off of that before anybody asks about hard-hitting questions. So he ain't here for you. He here for them. They working together against the people. That's clearly what he's saying. He's working together against the people. Yeah, he's working together against the people. That's crazy. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. But there's a few points I want to point out in here. And then I just found out that she was also on, I think that Sherry show, the other black lady show. And I'm gonna check that out, but I hope she didn't do the same thing there. Man, I hope she didn't do the same thing there. At least she did it probably better than him. He's straight out the gate. We talking foolishness. Foolishness, you see? That's crazy. Then what'd he say? You know, you can't get nothing, or you can't get into the White House with an agenda for black folks? Whoa, see, that's the problem. I think did it right there. I'm gonna let him play it again, but I think that's when he put his own foot in his mouth. This is it shouldn't even be shocking to me. It shouldn't even be shocking to y'all neither. There's no way that I would have did it. But you know, hey, you gotta get money somehow. I hope some celebrities come out on him and put him in his place and just make jokes about him. Biscuits everywhere. But if don't nobody say nothing, you already know. This is why people they don't mess with the system. They don't mess with the whole industry because they all got silenced mouth. Ain't no integrity. Zip. At least it is, but not for us. because they ain't on our side. See, this is the problem I have with music or anything, not just music, but anything where you don't get what you should get. Now they could come in real life and tell you the same thing. You don't need to get what you should get. You used to hearing it in everywhere, TV, music, movies, everywhere. So you're like, hey, this is another thing. So they feel comfortable just telling it to you like that. They just talk to you any kind of way. Talk to you any kind of way. But let's hear it. I'm gonna play some more and I'm gonna come back.
Kind of work that our administration is doing, that President Biden and I are doing. In order for it to be real, it's got to hit the streets. And the only way that that will happen in a meaningful way is if the people are aware of what is available to them and then take advantage of that. So I wanted to come and speak to 100 Black men, to this organization, because I know who everyone here is. This is a room full of leaders of every age who can help get the word out about what we have made available, because it's so important people take advantage of what's available. So I'm doing this tour to, one, highlight the importance of speaking truth about the obstacles that have existed for access to capital, for home ownership, for Black folks, and what we are doing to actually deal with those obstacles in a way that we create opportunity. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. So, for example, what we're doing around reduction of debt, debt forgiveness, what we are doing to address the racial wealth gap as it relates to a number of issues, including access to capital for our small businesses and entrepreneurs, what it means in terms of housing discrimination, and the work that we need to do and will continue to do to address those issues. And really the essence of this tour is born out of a belief that people need more than just what is necessary to get by. We want to get ahead. And we know that it is important that we have reduced Black unemployment to historic lows, but that's a baseline, which is that people have a job. In our community, we also have ambition, aspirations, incredible ideas, and the division between that and actually being able to put it to use is often about access to the relationship, to the capital that can take us from those good ideas to creating a business, starting a business, growing a business. So that's why I'm doing this tour.
Well, let's talk about this capital for entrepreneurs and small businesses, because that's been a really important part of your mandate here.
Let's pause that for a minute. We'll come back to that. Yeah, I heard what she said. She wanted to talk to Black people like she was in the business for having Black folks. And then she said, men. Go ask men in California was she any good to them. She was locking up niggas left and right. Now she got some words for some men. Now she come here to do something for some men. And anywho, all of this shit, what do they have to do with Black folks? What do any of this have to do with Black folks? This is crazy. It's like if she do anything, you might, she might fix the roads and she'll say, yep, I did it for Black folks. Like we the only person ride on roads. I mean, the nerves of these people, they're like, you just should be happy to be here. That's the way, they trying to treat you like you a slave. That's why I'm telling people we're not Black folks. And we're not African Americans. We don't come from Africa. You give away your rights here when you say that. If you can't point out that some people probably did, but you have to point out where you came from. You didn't come from a continent. What's the exact place and what happened? But anywho, this motherfucker, oh excuse me, but this lady, she over here just talking, she's just rambling at this point. She rambling. I'm like, what is she talking about? Does she want to sit back and drink like she done said something? Man, it's trip. It just boggles the mind how they come on here and just act like you don't know nothing. They can just tell you anything, you'll go with it. Like she was in the field. She ain't been in the field doing nothing for blacks. That's crazy. And um, yeah, so they can have what you say, buyer's right or uh, yeah, she said business. She want to talk to you about business. That's what we're talking about. We need our reparations for the business you destroyed. They destroyed plenty of business, and she wants you to start over again with not no guarantee that they won't do it again. You ain't got a hate crime bill. You ain't got no in line for in case you do go this road again and the same thing happen. How is it preventing the same thing that happened last time? That we're trying to get our compensation for that's been 100 years ago. We can't get compensated 100 years and you think you're supposed to start off now? These people lost their mind, man. They don't give a shit about us. And the sad part is they black. That's even sadder. That's the saddest thing of it, because that's for them. And it's just looking like, ha 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 ha, look at these niggas, I got to do my bid. Look at these niggas, I got to do my bid. I'm going to get these black folks to talk dirty to these other black folks. But see, this is what I'm saying. This is common. We have already went through it, let it happen for too long. You let my Obama do the same thing. And he was super out of order. He did nothing. He could have made big. He did nothing but be black in the White House. That's it. That's all we asked for. But anyway, she's coming here with the same thing like she doing some stuff. She ain't doing nothing. Let's let her pass the mic to Biscuit Steve, and we'll come back, man. This is insane.
As vice president. But little do a lot of people know, you were doing this long before you even got to the White House. You have been a huge proponent about entrepreneurship dollars and stuff that's available now, and a lot of people are not aware. And there's a lot of, like you say, really brilliant people in this audience here who are entrepreneurs. The minds in this room is really startling, man. There's some really sharp people here, right? And if they only knew what was available for them. Tell us more about this work for small business and entrepreneurs.
So like you said, Steve, when I was in the United States Senate, I actually was responsible with a group of other senators for getting $12 billion more into our community banks. So the importance of community banks is they are, as they are called, they're in the community, led by members of the community. They are people who understand the capacity of the community, the needs of the community, the culture of the community. They are folks who, unlike the big banks, will see the dream that an individual has for what is possible. And instead of rejecting that dream because maybe it's something they've not heard before, they will listen to it and then give folks advice, including financial literacy advice, helping people know how to run a payroll, how to deal with inventory in a way that they can start a business and sustain that business and grow that business. So the money that we are putting in community banks is intentional in that it is there that we believe there is going to be the greatest opportunity for folks in the community to actually do the work that is about entrepreneurship. Since I've been vice president, I also created what's called the Economic Opportunity Council, and I got the big banks and big tech companies to invest private equity into community banks. And we're on track to getting $3 billion more into community banks because of that partnership. And there's a specific piece of that that's very important. You know that VCs, venture capitalists, only 2% of their investments go to black businesses, right? We also know that black folks are 1/3, I think the number is 3 times less likely to apply for business loans. And a big part of that is that nobody likes to be disappointed, right? And the feeling...
Well, that's good, because you might as well be able to get a small business loan, because you can be president, too, with a criminal record. So that's a nice exchange. Ain't that about it?
Yeah.
You know, look, I've been reading this paper because I got to stay to I got a headache trying to stay on course, so just let me go off this paper for a minute. Before y'all start calling my radio show and DMing me, talking about why you ain't asked no hard-hitting questions, that ain't what this is. I'm throwing a lob. This is an alley-oop for a dunk, because this administration needs to get the word out of what they're actually doing and what they're actually accomplishing, so we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for black people. Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it this for black people and expect to get in the White House. You got to play the game different. Y'all know what this is. So now this next question is another lob for her to dunk. Because they done a lot, man. But we see, I'm on this radio show and I'm hearing all these people talking about, I'm not voting if they not doing nothing for us. Listen to me. If you do not vote, the analytics will show. They know how many women vote, they know the age you are when you vote. If we don't vote, how we gonna ask for something next time? If you ain't got no voting power, you talking about reparations. Ain't nobody finna give you no reparations and you don't vote. Oh, why you think they finna give us some money? No how, man. I hope they do. They owe us. I'll go down there.
You hear this guy. He done lost his mind. Man, they ain't gonna give us nothing anyway. I hope they do. This guy is crazy. He said you gotta vote now so you can get something next time. So you may get something next time. This nigga is clueless. This is why you vote, so you can get something this time. If you keep voting and you ain't getting nothing, why would they give you something anyway? He don't even make no sense. This how much they want to get with these people, want to be by these people, they shit on their own people? If this what you got to do to get it, I don't want it. And I know a lot of y'all don't want it neither. Come on, man. How that's going to sit right with you? Man, this is why he get TV shows. And that girl, I think her name's Sharice, she had to know about her. She had to know that Kamala Harris ain't gonna give you nothing. She said she'd never give us nothing. I'm gonna put that clip in there. She said she would never do nothing that would just benefit us. Cause what benefit us gotta benefit everybody else. It can't just give it to us. We can't get nothing unless everybody else benefit off of it. What she think you are, some kind of slave? She still run a slave game on you. And she know everything that happened to you. And that don't matter that she should be making them pay you. She keep talking about the problems, ain't talking about nothing that she's gonna do to benefit. Nobody should even listen to her no more. She shouldn't want to go these shows, but see, these shows ain't these shows. See, when a person have a show, he don't have a show. They just using your name and using your whole aura to use you to manipulate the people. That's why they can take it right back from you, because you never had it in the first place. Then he said, you can't have agenda getting to the White House. How? But everybody else got it. You got motherfuckers ain't even from this country, all in the White House. These guys, and Terry Crews basically said the same thing. Terry Crews, they asked Terry Crews, what about reparations? This nigga gonna talk about some. He think it should be like, what's the people name? I forgot what he called them people, but something about the Bible and how they should be 7 years and you get 7 years. That don't got nothing to do with us and reparations. See, he talk with help everyone. Every time somebody talk about it, when he's talking about us, they always talk about we gotta help everyone else. What's wrong with these people, man? These motherfuckers is cool. This is why. Man, I'd be ashamed to be part of these people, man. I'd be ashamed to be part of these people. I'd rather you be broke nigga, dog. At least you ain't up there on TV showing off your own people, man, making an ass of yourself, B. Man, this is why I told motherfuckers, this is why motherfuckers selling CDs for under a dime. This is why niggas playing on niggas at the top niggas in the street hurting and y'all don't understand. Y'all act like y'all don't know. Man, I remember coming back to Detroit, man, kids was eating out the street. Eating out the garbage. They was actually picking up out the garbage. And this is 17, 18, 19. It ain't what he think it is, because niggas got their ears and they send back. They good. They whole family good, so they can shit on you. Man, I won't support none of these motherfuckers. They know that TV running out. Don't nobody watch TV. So they trying to hold all the little shit they got. That is sad, man. That is the saddest thing ever. No place in the world where they don't have unity, where they trade on each other. You can't even get a regular job without talking about family. You can't even get a fast food. Most of these fast food jobs talk about you family. That ain't no kind of family I talk about. Motherfuckers snitching and telling they ain't gonna do nothing for you. I don't know why y'all think they gonna do you something anyway. What? How dare him? Shit, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Man, nigga should slap whiteness off. That nigga should have been slapped till whiteness came off his face. I gotta keep it real. That is ridiculous. On no other culture, dog. We need celebrities to speak on this shit. This don't make no sense. And she's talking about all kind of bullshit. Don't have nothing to do with us. I already know she's fucking coon. I ain't gonna hold up. She's a fucking coon. That's why she got coon wives. These got coon husband, and they got a coon life. Fuck what you talking about, motherfuckers coon, dog. That's sad. I die for my people. I'm not gonna deal with these people, man. These people are straight sellouts. And then we talking about who the sellouts. They still here today. Look at them. If a nigga on TV, he getting airtime all the time, that's because they a sellout. 9 times out of 10. I ain't gonna say all of them, but 9 times out of 10, he a sellout. Look at the shows. Sidekick ass people. I shouldn't even be shocked. I should understand that they should be doing this, but I should understand that they do this now. But just hearing it, it's like, wow, bro. Wow. That's how you feel? Talking like it was all set. Oh, man, I'm going to go off script. No, it wasn't. This all part of script. This all part of the whole script. It was purposely done. On purpose. That's sad, man. That is sad. I'm going to put the video in here, but it's so much you can talk about this. It just could go on. This guy is a coon to the core. He need to be canceled. Fuck cancel culture. Cancel coons. Cancel the coon culture. All these coon niggas, cancel them. This is why they would put these niggas on talent and this and that and who guest stars and who, whatever the fucking name of these shows. Shit's garbage. I haven't watched TV so long. Listen. That shit don't got nothing to do with us. TV ain't never had nothing to do with us. Motherfuckers been watching the news forever. They ain't never said, hey, black people, thanks, you don't need sunscreen. Oh, well, that's why people don't die from that. People die from cancer get caused by the food that's in the stuff that's in your food. That's how cancer get here for black people. Not because of the sun. And you really got people thinking, you really got these young people, you got old people believe that. You got old ass niggas. Cause I tell you, it's these old niggas, my age or older, who believe in whitey. They believe in the savior of whitey. They always trying to get down. And the killing part, some of these people was bad, so-called bad when they was young. Now you get older and you think doing what the white man say is the right thing. How can that work? So, when did he make amends to anything for you to do the right thing? He never made no amends. You just trying to grow up and think that's growing up by doing what he said. No, it's not growing up. Growing up is separating people just like you do in your own home. When you get old and you leave and get your own, that's how you have to do now. These people already showed their hand and told they'll never do anything. They don't even get down with you like that. They gonna take your money to give it to other people and try to put them in your spot. I'm gonna keep saying this because I don't think it's registered. I don't think it's registered. It ain't no. Yeah, I'm just trying to survive. And then you go survive in the post apocalypse world because this is coming, and white supremacists coming. So you're gonna basically be these same niggas. You trying to, if not you, your kids, gonna end up being these same niggas that's talking just like this. That's what it's gonna come down to. They can't do nothing else. Ain't nobody else standing on nothing. Why would they have to? All the men, everybody in them telling you that, hey, you foolishness to think that we're gonna do something for you. That's foolishness. How do that even sound? Vote now and maybe you'll get something later. He clearly is coon and he knows exactly how it works. He knows how it works. For him to tell you that, dog, this is why Bills people just need to throw away your TV. Ain't nothing on that motherfucker for black folks. Only thing on that bitch is to enslave you. Everything they're telling you is to enslave you. I'm gonna put the clip on there, and I'm gonna have to come back with another video. My next one gonna be on the woke, cause I think people confused about what woke mean. Woke mean fucking woke. But I'm gonna break that down. I'm gonna show you this video here, and like, subscribe, and share. You feeling your boy? Donate. All right, one. Love my people.
Do you support reparations for black people?
Well, listen, again, we had over 200 years of slavery. We had Jim Crow for almost a century. We had legalized discrimination and segregation, and now we have segregation and discrimination that is not legal but still exists and is a barrier to progress. We have disparities around housing. We have disparities around education. We have disparities around income. And we have to recognize that everybody did not start out on an equal footing in this country. And in particular, black people have not. And so we have got to recognize that and do something about that and give folks a lift up. That's why, for example, I'm proposing the LIFT Act. Give people who are making $100,000 or less as a family a tax credit, which will benefit and uplift 60% of black families who are in poverty.
So by default, it affects black families, but there's not a particular policy for African Americans that you would explore.
But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit black children, black families, black homeowners, because the disparities are so significant.
Anyway, I'm tired of hearing the rest of the video. I was about to hang it up after that, but I don't even want to hear her talk no more. Check the whole video, not this one, but the one with her and Steve Harvey. Gotta check the whole video. I think it was like 33 minutes, 35 minutes, something like that. But the whole video, so you can see all the foolishness in it. But she ain't talking about a whole lot of nothing. Ain't nothing specific for black folks. Alright, I'm gonna come with my next one. I don't know if it's to be this one or the next one. It's gonna be on woke. So stay tuned. Alright, I'm out again. One. Love my people. Y'all stay woke.